Morning. My favourite time of day in Benidorm, when it's so quiet before everyone's woken up. Things are just starting to open. Oh, nice quiet time in Benidorm. So it is still early in Benidorm, which is why all the shops are shut. So if you're watching this later on in the day, this was taken at 9:30 Spain time, which is why things are not open yet. Morning Sarah, morning Karen. Just in case it gets shared around and people say that it's everything's shut in Benidorm, it's just that it's early this morning. Morning Susan, morning Alan, morning Hugh, morning Lindy. Oh, happy birthday to Lauren, who was 21 yesterday, and happy birthday to Susan as well, who was 44 on Wednesday, I think it was. I forgot to say them on both the days when we were live, so I'm saying them now. Things are just starting to open up this morning, so early in the morning in Benidorm it usually looks like this. Not many people around. Though, granted, usually a few more. Thanks for the stars, Marzena. Morning, Jackie. Morning, Danielle. Be here in 3 hours. Fantastic. Morning, Peter. Morning, just leaving for work. Hope work goes okay for you. I've got to do some work when I get back as well. But I've woken up this morning with a sty in my eye. You can't see me sulking. Quite painful. Never had one before, but yeah, painful. Morning, Francis. Here's Rio, look. Rio's celebrating that he reached 5,000. He's not celebrating. He wasn't even fussed. I even told him, I said, Rio, you got 5,000 followers on Instagram. We can approach the agency. Yeah, he just looked at me. So thanks for that. Thanks for everyone who followed him or shared his page or told somebody to follow him. Helped him get there super quick. That was Benidorm power, that was. So thanks, guys. It's a nice morning. It's not too hot. I think it's around 26 at the moment, but we're due highs of 32 later on today. So yeah, in for a good day. I do believe there's supposed to be some thunderstorms coming tomorrow, but whether they come or not, I'm not sure. Audrey's here now. Morning, Wendy. Oh, Linda's there tomorrow, or here tomorrow, I should say. Morning, lots of love from Margaret in Nottingham. Oh, thanks, Margaret. Morning. Morning, Herman in Belgium. Morning, Jane. Should have been on the plane, probably leaving now for our 11th yearly visit. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jill. Hoping to come next June. Oh, it's nice to have a quiet walk along the old town. What we're going to do is see just a bit along here and then go up to the Mediterranean with my eye hurting. Well, I sound like a right weakling, don't I? But yeah, I'm gonna bail early. Glad Rio got his 5k. So am I, bless him. I think he'd be quite good on I think he'd be an asset to some companies if he had a little picture of him, or if he were in a TV advert. I mean, I think most of the opportunities are in London, but then there are some in Madrid in Spanish adverts. So, you know, could be sitting in your hotel room and then up crops Rio on some Spanish advert. You never know. Should be flying out today. Oh no, sorry to that, Karen. Oh, thanks for the stars, Jackie. That'll pay for my coffee this morning. Coffee with ice. Morning to you three. Morning, Sonia. Morning, Pat. Rub it with a gold ring. Ooh, I don't have a gold ring though. I don't think I have a real gold ring. Do we have it? No, we don't. No, I've only got my engagement ring, and that's not gold. Would have been good if I had one. Thanks to the stars, Sue. Lashing it down here. I'm not jealous, lol. Morning. Oh, morning, Anthony. Bathe your eye with milk. Oh, milk. Right, I can do that. Milk I can get my hands on. I'm going to do that. Thank you. I've got drops from the pharmacy. It's like, and I've got an eye bath, so I've been using that, but it just turned up this morning. No sign of it last night, and now I've got a big lump on the bottom of my eye, like on the eyelid bit. So yeah, that's nice. I think it's from my mask, because it was near my eye yesterday, and then it says it's from bacteria and stuff, isn't it? So I think it's that. Anyway, that's a lovely thing to talk about when you can see the beach, isn't it? Cold tea bag. Oh, I think I'll try that as well. Everyone's heading down to the beach this morning. Right, let's head up to... Do you want to see the H10? I know a few of you have not seen the H10 yet. Let's show you a bit down there. And then we'll head up. Thanks for stars, Kathleen. Hi, I haven't caught you live for ages. Hope you're well. Oh, thanks, Amy. We're good. Hope you are as well. Oh, thanks for all these tips. I'm going to be trying them all, you know. You watch on a Sunday when we're back. I'll be like, yeah, it went in like 5 hours. Lovely to walk in the sunshine. Isn't it nice just to see a bit of sunshine this morning and get us started for the day? Is this the old town? It is the old town, and heading a bit into Poniente now. Can you say morning to Rio from my dogs Darcy and Benji? Oh, they say morning to you, Rio. Rio.
Take off.
Take off.
Morning, everyone.
I just realised I'm not showing you yet. When they drop in quarantine, no idea. That's up to the UK government. It's not Spain that's implemented a quarantine. That's nothing to do with Spain. So there'll be nothing that I know about quarantine. It's whenever Boris Johnson decides that Spain is safe to come back from. So at the moment, somebody kicked off yesterday on my video saying that COVID's not real and I shouldn't be saying the numbers and blah, 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 blah. And that quarantine's nothing to do with the numbers. Well, of course quarantine's to do with the numbers. Because even on their theory that if COVID is just a made-up government thing, which is what they've said, then the government is still going to go by the numbers that they've got. And if the numbers are low, then they'll drop quarantine. If the numbers are high, or what they perceive as high, then they'll keep the quarantine. So of course that numbers are to do with quarantine, because until the numbers are right, so even though the numbers might not be putting people off coming, it's still the reason why quarantine is implemented. So, yeah. Silly people. Thanks for the stars, Kim. Morning, you three, now famous people. Oh, I don't know about that. Morning, Sonia. Oh, it would have been my mum's birthday today, been gone 30 years. Oh, sorry to hear that, Shaheen. I'm sure it still feels as difficult today as the day 30 years ago. Good morning, Sanola, love Paul and Paula. Oh, thank you. Oh, dog is going for Rio. How much do dog models get paid? I think these sort of things pay well. You get paid by job, and then the agent takes the money as well. But I have no idea. It just says that the agent would take a percentage cut of how much he'd get paid from his job. Not as much as you'd think. I saw that if you're a full-time model dog, you can be on, I think it's about 2,000 a month, which is obviously really good, but that is if it's full-time. And with Benidorm, with Rio being in Benidorm, he would be looking more at like one job every couple of months rather than, you know, back-to-back jobs of maybe a dog that's living in Madrid or a dog that's living in London. So it wouldn't be a lot. It would be about, I'm guessing about £100 a job, and then the agent would take a percentage. I mean, I'm just going on what I would assume. Not really looked into what sort of money you'd get from it. But sometimes they don't get money at all. They just get like products and things sent. So yeah, this is the H10. It's up and running now. You can see there's towels on the balcony and stuff. So when we came the first time, it was opening day. But you can see there's quite a few people on the balconies, and there's towels out, which is good. So there's quite a good bit of occupancy. I did see that for the whole of Spain, Benidorm's hotels had the best occupancy percentage for the last 2 weeks than anywhere else. So that is another positive. So if you've booked the H10 Porto Poniente, this is where it is.
It seems to have a lot of people in it.
It does seem to have a lot of people. But yeah, there was a news report yesterday. Did you see it?
No.
It said Benidorm's hotels had the highest occupancy for anywhere else.
Good.
I think it was something like 60%, which is still relatively low. I mean, it's normally like up in the 90s for this time of year. But in some places it was 30% hotel occupancy. So, you know, take the positive that you can get from that. Morning, Sarah. I don't know when they're dropping the quarantine. There's loads of you asking. It's nothing to do with me, nothing to do with Spain. Somebody said, doesn't the UK government decide when Spain's in lockdown? Of course they don't. The Spanish government imposes a lockdown on their own country, and there's no lockdown in Benidorm. There's no lockdown in most places in Spain. I think there's a lockdown in about 3 places now. And even that's not the lockdown that like we knew it. It's kind of like a stay home as much as you can, but you can go to bars, you can go to restaurants, you can go out. Just, you know, try and limit it. Don't go on holiday and things like that. But the rest of Spain is kind of getting on with it, I suppose. Que increíble. Oh, gracias. If it hurts, try paracetamol or ibuprofen. Oh, that's what you tell the patients. Warm flannel, put it on your eye for 5 to 10 minutes 4 times a day. Oh, thank you, Jill. I have used a warm flannel this morning, and I did say to Alex I'm going to either take a paracetamol or ibuprofen. It's yeah, it's just a bit sore. It's not like painful or anything like that. Just a bit of a sore eye. You might be a bit run down from the travelling. Make sure you take vitamins. Oh, a couple of people have said as well about being run down that it causes that. So maybe I have to get some multivitamins.
We've got back in our body.
Yeah, we've got back and it's like, oh, relax now. Saludos desde Mexico. Oh, saludos desde Benidorm. Was meant to be in Benidorm on the 2nd of September for a 40th wedding, but had to cancel due to quarantine. Oh, sorry to hear that, Andy and Lynn. Quarantine's a big issue for a lot of people, isn't it? That it's all well and good being able to come over, but if you're not able to start school or you're not able to start work or college, I know it's not necessarily the numbers that concern people, or not necessarily being here. I know a lot of people look at the video and go, well, you know, there's loads of protocol in place, there's things keeping everyone safe, but it's kind of that, it's that bit going home, isn't it? That's the issue. Look at that, you've got the road to yourself. Oh, you were busy chatting up girls. Oh, that's what it sounded like. It says busy chatting up the girls. It looks so lovely there this morning. Beautiful before it gets hot. That's what I think, Sally. It's a lovely time to sit out, sit in a bar. I know a lot of people tend to miss this time in the morning in Benidorm, through one reason or another. Or maybe you don't miss it, but you know, some of them might be a bit too drunk to remember it. But yeah, I do like this time of morning. We should have been in Italy today for our daughter's wedding, postponed to next year. Oh, sorry to hear that, Julie. Raining in Leicester. Oh no! Yeah, Mum, here's some sun behind the palm trees. Haven't they got that pedestrian silly thingies over there as well? Oh, let's go look at them. Anything for a good laugh. Should we look at the paint job? Anything to cheer us all up on a Friday morning. You need a gold wedding ring. Hint, hint. Oh no. Here we go. Oh, this one doesn't look as bad as the one by the town hall. I mean, you have to take it for what it is. It's still like, how many people do you need to draw on the floor? It's definitely not as bad as the town hall one.
No, the town hall one.
The town hall one is hilarious. Why is this the one that went viral? So this This is the one near the Yellow Submarine. This one's not so bad. That one, it's not as funny as the town hall one. No. I mean, it's still a bit OTT. There's, you know, you probably didn't need 30 lots of people.
Bigger space as well.
Yeah.
As many in this bigger space than in
yeah.
smaller space in town hall.
They were told you draw 30 people, so they drew 30 people. Still raining in the Scottish borders. Oh no, Babs. Sounds like there's rain in quite a few places. Thanks to the stars, Julie. Good morning, Lauren and Rio. Keep the bags in cup and keep bathing all day, wipe away from the corn and throw cotton away. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm glad you've all given me little hints of little tips what I can do. It's nice that I can share a bit of Benidorm with you. I can share the odd thing we've been doing and you share back. It's lovely. It's like a little community, isn't it? It's nice. Who'd have thought, eh? When I just jumped on that video, what was it now? What, about 4 months ago? Crazy. Some of the kids' parks are still closed in Benidorm. Like the beach ones, they're still closed. But then there's a few that are open. Looks like the kids have decided to take it upon themselves and take the police tape and play off that one the other day. But that one's still shut off. Or maybe the police took it off and just decided to leave it on the floor. Maybe. Hope not. Thanks to the stars, Catherine and Chris. Cheers for that. Real or not, our holidays have been cancelled. Exactly, Diane. And that's regardless of how you look at it, it's still something that's affecting everyone's daily life. So, you know, at the moment, we have to look at the figures that they tell us because that's the one that dictates whether life goes back to normal or, you know, we kind of have to just trudge through. I know how you feel. I had an insect bite on my neck last week. Felt sorry for myself. Oh, insect bites are horrible, aren't they? Oh, thanks for the stars, Elaine. Enjoying my cup while having a walk with you. Oh, lovely. That's what I'm going to have once we finish the walk. Might even have a drink up here. Why not, eh? With my stars. Don't share the same towel as Alex because it's contagious. I looked at that and it says it is contagious, but only to myself. I mean, it might be that if I pass it to Alex, it could. But yeah, on some NHS page, it said that it was only that I could pass it to my other eye if I was to use the flannel and put it on my other eye. I don't know. But yeah, we're not gonna share towels, don't worry. Just in case. But it's definitely not contagious walking down the street. Just in case anyone's watching it thinking, oh, what's wrong with her? I've got a sty in my eye. I'm not like contagious, like contagious just walking. Thanks to the stars, Jerry. What's H10? H10's the new hotel. How lovely is Benidorm? Ah. We've booked the Don Pancho if we're allowed in November. The Don Pancho is opening in October, so it's fingers crossed for you. But I mean, they have delayed it a couple of times now of having to keep closed and then kind of assessing when they next think they'd be able to open. But hopefully by October there'll be less tourists that will have been here from, I mean, you've got like the Spanish tourists that kind of came with their kids and things. So they'll be going back this week and the past weekend. Is the new town in front or behind you? So the new town was kind of like in front. So if we carry on going this way, I'll show you a bit from the top. It's a talent walking up this steps, you know, looking the other way. There you go, now you get a better view. I don't know if you can hear the sea waves, quite nice. And the birds. There's quite a few already on Malpass down there. That's the Blue Dome Church. That's in... Love all your old videos and I watch your old ones too. Oh, thanks Paul. Do you and Alex speak fluent Spanish? I speak more or less. Alex is getting there. How is Alex finding being back at work? There's no kids back at his work yet, but how was it at work?
I was only in for about 10 minutes. The other day when I dropped off the laptop, we start back properly next week, and the kids come back the week after.
So we
It's a bit different, but it's kind of good to get back.
Good to get back. Wish I was there. Absolutely love your live feeds. Benidorm is a glorious destination. Oh, thanks Shaheen. As soon as we can come, I think we'll stay for at least a month to make up for cancelled holidays. That sounds like a fantastic plan, Sharon. Why not? I think make a longer trip of it and make up for everything that you've missed. That sounds a great plan. You've got you on my big screen. Well done, you three. Oh, glad to hear it, Lynn. Oh, Benidorm on the big screen. Fantastic. A morning walk around Benidorm on the TV. Beats listening to some dreary, depressing news, doesn't it? I'm on day 12 of quarantine, returned from Torrevieja to return to work in a school. Felt so safe in Spain. Oh, bless you. 2 days to go then, Mara. 2 days. Thanks for the stars, Janet. That paint on the floor is hilarious. The one in the town hall was just mental. Why are they painted on the people on the floor? To show that it's a pedestrian area and that pedestrians have priority. But it's just kind of a bit of a wacky paint job, really, isn't it? I fell and injured my coccyx, but your walk's cheering me up. Oh, bless you, Olivia. I hope you feel better soon. Good morning, long night to me. What a gorgeous morning. Oh, thank you. Quarantine stopping people coming. That's why cancelled flights. No one's going. Exactly. It's the quarantine that's the problem. So you might have seen when I said yesterday on the video, there's like a lot of bars that have put this prohibido fumar, so it's prohibited to smoke on their terrace, which is probably going to be an issue for some people. Well, I should think it will be. So kind of what they've said is that you have to step away and maybe come to like this part. I mean, at least you get a nice view when you're having a cigarette, but it's kind of the convenience, isn't it, that smokers have, like, even since it's been the laws changed, it's always been smokers sit outside and smoke. But that is just while at the moment it's just while the pandemic is ongoing. I'll let you know if they keep it or whether they take it away. Oh, thanks for stars, Adele. Rio just gets well excited to go anywhere. Quiet it is. It's a good time for getting photos in Benidorm when you come this time. Might get some of Rio. They're the 5th of October. Oh, fantastic. I read some hotels were shut in mid-September. Do you know if the Marina has any ideas of being one of them? I've not seen the Marina say they're going to be one of them. There are a few hotels that are saying they're going to close, mainly due to the lack of tourists. But I don't believe the Marina is one of them. This is the New Town area. This is Levante Beach. Levante Beach is shorter than Poniente. Elizabeth starts back on Wednesday. Fingers crossed, and I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I hope you guys on okay, Elizabeth. Thanks to stars, Jeanette. Love watching your old videos on YouTube. I even watched the ads at the beginning to help you. Oh, thanks, Anne. That's really sweet of you. I think we make about 2p every time someone watches an ad, which is great because it all adds up. If everybody watches a 2p ad or everyone sent 1p, do you know what I mean? That kind of every little helps. Oh, I sound like Tesco. I mean, I did used to work there, so ambassador there. But it does, doesn't it? As I've said before, my favourite place. Love to listen to the music and people watch. Oh, I know you like it, Carol. Right, we're going to have to bid you farewell. I'm going to find myself somewhere to have a coffee. I don't know if these are open yet.
Yeah. Looks like we're beating everyone open.
I think we have beat everybody open.
We've been up and out.
We have.
And that's,
Is Villa Venecia open? I thought it was, but it doesn't look very open.
no,
I don't think it's open because these tables and chairs are usually out for their kind of cafe area. And there's no, they're not open. Every blind is kind of the same. Where are your adverts? Haven't seen any. They're not on this. It's only on YouTube. It's not on. It's not on Facebook. Don't do anything that's payment on here unless you want to send stars. They are a payment, but obviously that's only by choice, I guess, not like compulsory or anything. Look at that nice blue water. Oh, Linda, you work at Tesco as well. Oh, Tesco is great. I used to love Sundays because I used to get time and off. It's fantastic. Oh, sorry, Rio. I just done his tail. Oh, sorry, baby. Shake it off. Shake it off. Oh, bless him. I didn't know he was behind me. Oh, that opens at 10. Oh, what time's it now? 5 to. Right, we'll be sitting having a coffee in there at 10 then. Right. Oh, come on. What's up?
Right. Have a good day, everyone. And we shall catch you Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday morning. So we'll see you Sunday morning. Oh, for God's sake. This thing does my head in. Right. See you Sunday.
See you Sunday, everyone. Have a good day.
Enjoy.